Welcome, guys, to the Start Thinking Forward morning show. This is Brandon L. Draper, your host this morning. So, good morning on this very cold morning. So I hope everything is going well for you. But I have a story to share with you this morning. So, everyone knows it's extremely cold outside right now. So here goes the story. So it was snowing as this salesman and a whole bunch of other people was in this hotel. So they wake up the next morning. The salesman goes down to get him a cup of coffee and something to eat for breakfast. When the waitress comes to him, he asks a very simple question. He says, "Are the roads open for travel today?" Because I noticed that it snowed a lot last night. And the waitress looked at him and says, "Well, it depends." It depends, he said to himself. Depends on what? Either the roads are open or the roads are closed. He said, "No, it depends. It depends on if you work salary or commission. If you work salary, the roads are closed. But if you work commission, the roads are wide open." Just think about that for a second. If you're going to get paid no matter what, why even try to get out on those treacherous roads? But for those that get paid by commission, they got to get out there and get it. You got to have that commission mindset that no matter what, that you got to go and get it. Despite that it's cold right now, a lot of people want to be in their beds. A lot of people are probably going to call out today. But how long are you going to keep on calling out on your dreams, your ambitions and things that you want to do? How long are you going to keep on sidelining it? How long are you going to keep on putting it on a back burner? How long are you going to keep on making excuses why you can't be successful while other people in your same industry are? How long? How long is it going to take? Will you not swallow your pride? They always say, pride comes before the fall. Some people have so much to prove and their feelings. Let me tell you something. Nobody cares how you feel. This world don't care how you feel. This world don't care how upset you are about how things are not lining up or how you think someone did you wrong. Some people, you won't find success because you don't know how to operate as a unit. You know how to operate as family, support system. See, that's the thing about building a team. Everybody want to go at it themselves, right? They're loners. And one thing I know about loners, they don't get far, right? If you want to get somewhere quick, go by yourself. If you want to get somewhere far, you got to go with a team. People that's going to support you along the way. And that's not just for the good times, for the bad times. I've had people in my life, speaking honest here, that they come around when times are good. They come around when they need stuff, right? But then when times get bad, they disappear. And those are people, man, you don't want them type of people. I don't care who it is, how long you knew them. You gotta let people go like that because they're in it for themselves, right? And it's only a matter of time that, you'll see right through it. People that's really supportive in your family, they're gonna always be there, right? Through the good and the bad times. They're not gonna make excuses. They're gonna be willing to ride. And those that are not, man, you gotta leave them right there. So today, what we're going to talk about is basically that team building, right? You gotta be willing to build a team. If nothing else, you gotta be willing to build a team. You can't do it by yourself. And just getting some random people to add to your arsenal, you don't know their capabilities, and that's not how it works. A team is a group of people that have they're on the same page, they have the same outlook on things. just grabbing someone that has a particular set of skills does not make them a part of your team. It just makes them a person that's getting compensated to do some services for you. A team player, meaning that they are there for you and you are there for them through the good times, the bad times, and every time in between, right? Because that's what makes the difference, right? That's what's gonna make your team pop. It's like this: if you're on a real team, you really got each other's back. Even if you fall down, right? Even if you lose, the Super Bowl, or you lose the championship, right? There's still some more time to come. There's some other years, that's gonna come, and then you're able to come and leverage that. So I watch so many people in my own life that have awesome talents and abilities, but because they're so selfish, they don't know how to collaborate with others to make something beautiful happen. It's always about they're more concentrated on the outcome, right? They're more concentrated on the outcome. I know people right now that I've spent hours on the phone with, helping them out, never charged them a dime, but for them to come support me at something that I'm doing, they would, open their hands up and charge me money. And I'm looking at it like, I charge $500 an hour, and you have the audacity, and that's a friend's discount at that. $500, and I charge you nothing, helped you with your business, help you get started. I've evaluated stuff with people, and people literally had the audacity to say, hey, I will charge you, $300 for this. And I look and I'm like, but yet this be the same person will come ask you for something, be the same person, a laugh in your face, be the same person that basically lead a team and the family hanging, right? But to me is like, why would I expect more? Anyway, let me get off of that. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up with the Motivational King, Brandon L. Draper, for the Start Thinking Forward morning show. What is it? How are you going to build that team for 2020? How are you going to make 2020 different than the last 10 years? This is getting ready to be a turn of a decade. If you don't change anything, if nothing changes, well, ladies and gentlemen, nothing changes. And you better believe that. Go out today and try to make a change. What is that going to be? What are you going to change? What is it that you're going to look at a new possibility in your life? I challenge you to look at things differently. I challenge you to come up with a plan of action. See, the plan never changes, right? An engineer, when they go to design something, when the architect is designing something, it's always the same plan. It may be different plan of actions, but the plan, the blueprint, the plan of how they're going to erect the building or structure is always the same. Now, there's many different plans of actions, different things you can do to get to the same spot, the same solution, the same outcome. But at the end of the day, it's only one plan, many different plans of actions. Some people just don't plan on acting on anything. Hence why nothing really improves in their life, right? They're following other people, right? Me, I've never been a follower, and I suggest to you, you never be a follower. There's a time to follow, but some people, they just don't know how to be their own identity. They like to live vicariously through other people and other situations. They cannot be themselves. It's like, one thing I knew when things wasn't going well for me, I wasn't up under other people. I was really trying to figure me out. I was really trying to get my stuff together, and I did it fairly quickly. Within a matter of, a couple of weeks, because I had never faced anything like that, and I wasn't about to get comfortable. And I've watched people get this is shocking to me. People get so comfortable losing. And I've never been that way and never will be that way. Don't get comfortable losing. You're losing, right? I talked about it yesterday morning show. Is like, either you're going to really go out here and try to win, or you're just really trying to look good losing, right? And a lot of people, I'm going to tell you, the people that need to hear this won't even listen and have access to it. I got friends, because they know I'm talking about them in a certain way, they won't listen into this, and like people, and I'm joking around, being, funny. I don't never come up here talking about individual people, but I do talk about situations and things that I've encountered, or things that I observed, or things that people bring to my attention. But yeah, if you're losing, you don't have time to be BSing, right? It's nothing funny. I don't need to be in your face. If it doesn't involve me making money and getting myself where I need to be self-sufficient, you and I have nothing to talk about. And that's just being honest. That's not me trying to be mean. That is me being honest. So if you're in a bad situation right now and you're doing the opposite of that, you're taking time, investing time that you don't have in things that you really don't need to be doing, that's why you're going to always be in a situation. The world doesn't care about, your extracurricular activities and how, if it doesn't serve your purpose, those are seeds that you're not planting. Point blank period. Those are seeds that you are not planting. Be a change agent, not only in your life, but in the life of others. It's time for you to wake up. Wake up. This is the interruption you may have needed in your life. Now, I'm not trying to beat anyone up this morning, right? I was not trying to beat you, but I am trying to bring a cautionary tale to your narrative to tell you wake up. It is getting ready to be 2020. Go back in your Rolodex and look at what the last 10 years looked like. You know exactly. 10 years from now, I was a whole entirely different person. I looked at life very differently 10 years ago. Right? Things were a little different in my life 10 years ago. Over 10 years ago, I had just lost my mother. Right? So I remember that part of my life. I remember certain days back then. So I know a couple of things. One of those things is that I know that in those last 10 years, I'm not where I want to be right now. But I want to ensure that these next 10 years that I get where I need to be, and I can help as many people get where they need to be, for those that want to get there, right? And I guess I'll leave you with a little piece of advice. The advice is this: get with people that not just have the vision, but have your best interest at heart, that has everyone on your team's best interest at heart, not just you. If you're a collective and you're a family, everyone has to support each other. If not, let people, you got to cut them off. If you're not about to support my family, my dreams, my ambitions, like I would support your family, your dreams, and your ambitions, man, it's time to go long. Like, hey man, go long. You looking for the ball, I'm never gonna throw it. All right? But you need to go long though. Hey, go long. All right? Sometimes you just got to figure people out, and some people just don't And I don't care. Let me tell you something. A person, I don't care if I know you for 4, 5, 10 years. Doesn't make me know, never mind. I don't have a problem cutting somebody out that brings no value to my situation, my people, my family, right? There's people that if I say someone's my family, you better understand what I understand family to be. If I say someone's my family, that means that I'm willing to go all out for them, just like you should be willing to go all out for your family. So if I say that and someone gives me a bunch of excuses, why this and why that, you're no longer part of the family no more, because you're in your mind, you're one of those outsiders. You're one of them selfish type of people. You about you. So I hope you can hold you up by yourself, because I'm not. Because I know it takes family, it takes a team to make the dream come true. And if you're not down with that, you're on that selfish crusade of yours, you keep doing that. Let's compare notes in 10 years and see how far it got you. But I promise you, you're going to be doing the same crap you're doing now because you don't see the bigger picture, dummy. Anyway, I'm out of here, guys. Go ahead and make a difference. Go ahead and make a move. Hey, guys, the Motivational King. I'm out. Have a wonderful, fantastic, awesome Friday.